Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a last quarter moon spread for Capricorn placements. Hello, Capricorns. I hope you had a good season. We're going to take a look at last quarter moon until the new moon. So this is going to be excuse me, focused on energies that you're holding on to that need to be released so that you can let some fresh energy in with the new moon. So we will look at that in a few different areas. And then for the new moon, I'm going to be posting a new moon spread as well as a new series for love. So if you're interested in love readings, those will be up as well. We're doing new moon, new love. So be sure to check those out. That is something you're into. All right, your current energy will be the Knight of Wands. So you might be moving in a lot of different directions, doing a lot of traveling right now. Yeah, lots of movement. Lots of spontaneous movement, you know, not picking one place to settle down or one specific goal to work after, just kind of going where your heart takes you. Very free-spirited energy. Under the past energy, past things you're clinging to, we have strength here. So something from the past you're clinging to. Strength. It feels like there's an energy from the past that caused you to, you know, need to harness this strength energy, like rein in your anger, frustration, temptations, just kind of your temper in general. But you're clinging on to that energy. So it's like you're clinging on to an energy that tries your patience, is what it feels like. Like you're not letting that go. Expectations for the future you're clinging to is the Two of Cups. So maybe you're clinging to this strength energy. Maybe this is someone that tests your patience, but in a good way. It's kind of like it's, I don't know, like it's challenging and you like it. We'll see. Future expectations you're clinging to, unity, harmony, two different energies coming together. I do feel like it has something to do with this strength energy here. We'll see more when we clarify. Let's see. The Six of Swords comes out under habits and behaviors holding you back. Six of Swords is walking away, taking a temporary break from like chaotic situations to get a new perspective, transition, moving on, letting go of baggage. But this is a habit and behavior that's holding you back. So it's like you move on too quickly. And that makes sense with the Knight of Wands being your current energy here, because you're not sticking. The Knight of Wands doesn't stay in one place for very long. So something that's holding you back from growing, from achieving whatever goal that you are going after, is that you're leaving a situation. It's like you're transitioning out of the situation before the situation is done. Like what comes before the Six of Swords is the Five of Swords, which is that kind of conflict card, right? It can be arguments, but sometimes we need those conflicts to clear the air about certain things. And it helps us find what situations we should stay in and which ones we should exercise this Six of Swords energy and walk away from. But if this is a habit and behavior that's holding you back, I feel like you're not staying in that Five of Swords energy long enough to see what is right for you to stay in. Like, what are some arguments that can be resolved? And then you find a better, more, you know, a calmer way to move forward with someone, so that you're not just moving forward on your own to calmer waters. Excuse me. The Magician comes under where to show yourself more love and care and some boundaries to set. So Capricorn, it looks like you're very powerful at this time. You can manifest. It's like you have all the tools you need. You're very confident. You're being very driven by your will to create. So, you know, show yourself, like your creative self, and that energy. You're just your own drive and your own will to succeed. You know, show it some gratitude and also protect it, because it could be there are energies, there are people around you that are trying to, you know, trying to like latch on to that manifesting willful energy that you have right now. The Nine of Wands is under what fears to release right now. So fears, the Nine of Wands is, I call my Wounded Warrior card. It is a card of, you've gone down a battle, you're at the Nine of Wands, right? Almost at the 10, there's almost completion, but you're tired, you're exhausted, you're a little, you're very, very weary and a little hesitant of what's in front of you. Like you're going to keep going onto this path, but there's a hesitation with the Nine of Wands. There's your boundaries are up. So a fear to release, I feel, is like taking the boundaries down, you know, and kind of and completing the cycle. It's like a fear, it's like not going on the journey because you don't want to be this wounded warrior. But it's like stop fearing that you're not going to be able to persevere and complete it and complete your journey. The Lovers comes out under your magic and wisdom of this moon phase. So we have the Lovers here. Your future expectations is the Two of Cups, which is another card, which is card of unity, coming together. The Lovers can also be a crossroads card of having to pick what path to choose down that aligns with you, that people are traveling in unity with you, in harmony, right? Feels like they're aligned. It feels like they are naturally traveling down the same path. You don't have to force anything, right? This Strength card here. There's no need to calm yourself in order to align with someone. It just happens naturally. We'll see as we clarify here. The Page of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel that you have a curious and studious energy when it comes to like something with your work, finances. You could be wanting to go back to school. You could be doing research about like schools, institutions, government, like government work. I don't know why that's coming up, but it is. Things like that. With the Page of Pentacles. Kind of like that's what's driving you right now, is this curiosity. Maybe you want to expand, like you're looking to do something new in work or in business. Or you're looking to move homes, just looking for different ways to, being curious about ways to elevate your finances and your material world. Okay, let's look at the Knight of Wands here. Okay, the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Five of Wands under the current energy where you are now. So yeah, the Five of Wands is playful. It's that playful, competitive energy that it's, you know, it's creating friction. It's on the traditional deck. It's learning how to fight. It's, you know, boys learning how to fight with sticks. So it's preparing for battle. It's practice. It's a card of going on an adventure, taking an adventure. So that's why it really feels like you're traveling right now. Like you're really in a few different places. And you're being really led by your heart. Very carefree energy. Let's see. Past you're clinging to. Strength with the Three of Pentacles. So the past you're clinging to is an energy, could have been, you know, a few different people. Could have been two different people in the past that, again, made you feel like you had to tame yourself. Like that really kind of brought out your temper. But they're energies that you're clinging to. They could be people that you work with the Pentacles, or it could be people you're related to, and that's why you're clinging to it. Because this just seems like an odd energy to be clinging to I mean, like, I know voluntarily, like, if we're clinging to it, it's not voluntarily, it's for a reason. But it seems like this, like, you have to be around these people. It's like if this is, you know, people at work, then you work with them. Then you have to be around these people that make you feel like you're going to lose your temper. That's what it feels like. So, I don't know. It feels like this is not necessarily a voluntary energy that you're clinging to. But it looks like you're still trying to bring it together with the Three of Pentacles, trying to make things work. The Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Cups, under future expectations you're clinging to. So you might be trying to bring two different people together to create a new business or to create something new with the Ace of Pentacles there. Maybe you work in a few different businesses and you're trying to bring, like, or you have different talents and you're trying to bring two of your talents together to create a new business, or you're trying to maybe you work with the person that you date or are interested in, and you want to, like, create, maybe move in with them, create a new home with them. You're expecting that that's where this relationship is going, that it's going to bring, like, that it's going to elevate both of you in income and in like in your work. You work with this person maybe. All right, let's see here. Six of Swords. Habits and behaviors holding you back. So, yeah, walking away. It's like leaving before the Devil. Okay. So, habits and behaviors holding you back. Six of Swords with the Devil. I think you're holding on to the wrong... It's like you're holding on to the wrong things, is what it feels like. Six of Swords is walking away from, right, chaotic situations, things that aren't bringing you any joy. The Devil is clinging on to unhealthy situations. So it's a really... Now, what I think it's saying is, with the Devil, right, the Devil is anything that's going to take us away from our spiritual path. So it's usually clinging to something, clinging to a material world or an addiction. This is a weird message, Capricorn, but it's almost like you're addicted to walking away. And the habit and behavior you're holding you back is this, like, this like bondage kind of feeling you have to leaving situations. It's really, I'm having a really hard time explaining it, but yeah, it's like this, because like I said, the Devil is being bound to something, but that's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting that what you are bound to is actually leaving. It's like you're obsessed. It's like there's an obsession with just taking off and abandoning situations. Maybe you abandon things. I'm not trying to call you out or anything here, but it's just like that's how it's coming up. Habits and behaviors holding you back. It's like you just abandon situations. Kind of like there's like... I'm not saying that you cause the chaos or anything, but there's just chaotic situations that you're involved in, and it's, instead of taking responsibility and sticking around, you just leave. Like, okay, well, on to the next thing. But I don't think that's brought you a lot of fulfillment. I think it's brought you, it's led you to a place where you're having to, like, tame your temper all the time and be around people you don't want to be around. We have the Magician with the Star under where to show yourself more love and care and boundaries to set. So you really want to expand something. That's what I'm getting here with the Star and the Magician. You want to create and expand, and There might be people in your energy that are trying to, again, like hone in, like kind of sneak in on that and get in on what you are trying to create. So just be careful with that, because you're working on something really good here. Nine of Wands is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So the same card that we have under the deck here, fear that you need to release right now. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles, though you're curious about learning things and elevating your life, you're also afraid of it because you think it's going to take you down a really long journey, or long path. It's going to be a long journey, and it's going to be very painful. And it might be very painful, but it also might be really rewarding and very fulfilling. This is a path that your heart is trying to lead you down. Okay. The Lovers is clarified by the Hanged Woman. So there's something you need to really meditate about. There's something you really need to think about to slow down. The Lovers and the Hanged Woman is very different energy than your current energy that you're in here. This Knight of Wands, Five of Wands. There's a need to slow down and put yourself in that meditative state. It's going to be uncomfortable. The Hanged Man is usually, it's uncomfortable because he's hanging upside down. I feel like it's going to be very uncomfortable for you because the Knight of Wands is here with the Five of Wands. But if you take that time, I think the answers will come to you. The Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We have a lot of pages out here. So you're curious about something when it comes to love as well. You might be curious about starting or taking a relationship to the next level. Like I said, moving in with someone, that's really what it feels like here. Just elevating your finances with someone in a relationship. Anyway, this is what I have for you, Capricorn. Thanks so much for being here. Like and subscribe if it resonated, and I hope to see you at the new moon readings. Take care.